What's up, guys? It's JV back with another video, and today we're gonna be talking about fake streams, artists and them having fake streams, non-organic traction. As you can see right here, it says inside the black market where artists can pay for millions of streams. Digital marketer Joshua Mack brags on call with high-powered management company about the ability to manipulate stream systems to hit astronomical numbers. Now, the reason I'm doing this video, as you can see, this article was made on March 10th, right? But not too many people have talked about it. Not many people have said anything about it, and I'm pretty sure I know why. Because the industry doesn't want you to know that they're paying people to give them fake streams. But that's what this video is going to be about today. I'm going to be reading some information off this article and giving some opinions about it. And then also there's some audios here of the people actually talking about one of the artists that they were trying to make him hit a certain amount of numbers. And then another thing, in 2019 they had what's it called? Yeah, they had a meeting for the code of conduct of streams to prevent the stream manipulation from happening. Like all the labels got together and signed these papers so they can prevent that, prevent pay for play. But let's get into the article. All right, we're gonna start right here, matter of fact. All right, not long after the code of conduct was signed, various members of the Blueprint Group, a high-powered management and distribution company that works with multiple Grammy-winning artists, hopped on a conference call with a digital marketer named Joshua Mack. According to an audio recording obtained by Rolling Stone, two of the Blueprint CEO, G. Robertson and Gene Nelson, the head of digital strategy, Brian Calhoun, and the chief marketing officer, Al Branch, explored options for boosting an upcoming release for rapper G-Eazy, an artist they manage. I want this to be big, one of the members of the G-Eazy's team says on the call. See, he want them numbers to be big because the bigger your let's say your first week numbers are, the more momentum you can carry over into the next week or into the future. Like for example, let's say if a YouTube video has 2 million views opposed to having 200,000 or 100,000 or 50,000 views in a week, people are more prone to click that 2 million view video. You know what I mean? So it will make the numbers go up, 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 up. So next, let me see. All right, Mac tells Blueprint he can jack up artists' streams for a price. A salesman operating in the industry that treats hype as standard operating procedure. Mac claims to Blueprint that his network can generate 200 million streams a month. 200 million streams a month, that's a big difference in somebody's project. To the uninitiated, people who work in the streaming promotion might as well speak another language. They praise save rates, a valuable sign of listeners' investment that occurs when a user hears a song and adds it to their personal library or playlist. And premium plays. These come from paying subscribers and are weighted more heavily in the charts than clicks from free users, and often use terms like activate the algorithm. Despite the new vocabulary, digital marketers say that some streaming manipulations resembles old school radio payola. Third parties build or gain control of playlists or networks of playlists on a platform like Spotify and then accept payments from artists or their teams for placing songs in those lists. Though, unlike payola, there is no Federal Communication Commission regulation of streaming manipulation. We agree to the certain amount of money for a certain amount of streams, says an A&R at a prominent label. We're good. We just need performance-enhancing steroids to be a little better. Other number fudging techniques are more advanced. Digital marketers say they are companies. There are some companies that set up. What is that? That shit fucked me up. Marketers say, my bad. Other number fudging techniques are more advanced. Digital marketers say that some companies set up programs to automatically generate thousands of new bot like accounts that repeatedly play a song or playlist. This activity doesn't just lead to artificial inflation of streams and egos due to the way streaming services shell out money, divvying up the pools of cash according to each rights right owner, rights holder, my bad, portion of the total streams. Manipulation also leads to lower payouts for some acts that do not engage in this behavior. Artists can be penalized in other ways when their tracks are connected to streaming manipulation. This activity goes against the terms of services for prominent streaming companies, which have systems in place to flag plays they believe are to be the result of manipulation. In January, Spotify pulled tens of thousands of releases off of its platform, claiming that they had racked up artificial streams. Engaging in any way with artificial streams can result in withholding the manipulating streams from streaming numbers, withholding of royalties, and where necessary, removal of tracks from our service. So it's untimely, ultimately hurts an artist's long term prospects, a Spotify spokesperson says in a statement. At least one of the major labels, Sony Music Entertainment, has instructed staff that it prohibits stream manipulations by its employees or third parties acting on the company's behalf. But in some cases, artists and managers may be pulled into manipulation activity unwittingly, handing money to a digital marketing company that claims its technique for boosting streams are legitimate by running Facebook ads, for example, or placing songs on a playlist that don't demand payment, only to have their music pulled down by Spotify. It's important for the artists and managers to know that some promotional services use stream manipulation methods without informing them, leaving artists to suffer and the consequences. Spotify spokesperson adds, everybody's trying to get on split playlists. Everybody's trying to get a leg up, says Chris, a former major label A&R who is now a manager and founder of the entertainment company Young Forever Inc. Most labels hire independent third-party playlisting companies, and it turned out that some of the companies end up being bad actors. But under immense pressure to show streaming growth, even experienced players can decide to look for outside help to manipulate play counts, according to multiple sources in the music industry. There are a few third-party companies out there running this for a lot of the major companies, says an A&R at a prominent label who asked to remain anonymous for fear of retribution. We use them too. For some of our artists, we agree to a certain amount of money for a certain amount of streams, and we can spread that out among our artists. It's like we're good, we just need performance enhancing steroids to be a little better. During Mac's call to discuss boosting G-Eazy's first week numbers, Blueprint's group of veteran managers with a stable of high profile acts directly asked the marketer about his methods for increasing streams.
I have a like a super basic question. When you say you're going to do Spotify, do Apple, like what exactly does that mean? What are you doing?
One, we're saving the album and running the numbers up. That's the first thing. Across multiple devices, all premium. Okay. Two, we're driving traffic.
Hold on. I have more questions about that. So, like, how is that happening?
We basically, crack the code and understand how to manipulate the system and hit astronomical numbers.
Hell no. That was Joshua Mack talking about his method of, boosting the numbers. It even says here, as an aspect of running the numbers up involves what Matt calls album buys. He goes so far as to claim that we've bought 8,000 albums for one well-known rapper. 8,000 albums is a good amount of help for any artist. Oh yeah. He does not explain the mechanism behind these supported purchases. Similarly, Max says he is reluctant to go into much detail about his methods for boosting streams. That is a secret sauce, he explains. When Mac does name alleged former clients, he never says which projects he might have helped promote. And members of the Blueprint group rarely push him for additional information about specific artists. Responding to the Rolling Stone request for a comment, Mac alleged that he spoke with Blueprint Group, but he declined to answer a list of specific questions related to the claims he made on the phone call, saying that he does not recall the details. He also noted that the call was a sales presentation and it is possible that some statements may have been exaggerated. On the audio recording, for example, Mac claims to have worked with a global superstar and hired the right team in every country across the world, to help one of her rollouts campaigns. In this statement to Rolling Stone, however, he now says that he never worked with that artist. That's crazy, and that's why you got to use allegedly. Just always alleged, because he's gonna deny that. He's just, you're trying to keep it under wraps. They don't want people to know that these artists have fake streams. And a lot of times, all these artists are signed to the same labels at the end of the day, so they all doing it. He goes on to say that if we stop pressing the button, the people at the labels would not be able to get the type of response and support they're getting, Max says on the audio recording. That's the honest truth. He also tells Blueprint that artists sometimes take action to boost streams without their label's knowledge. Acts can use money earned from live performances or funds earmarked for videos to pay for Max's services. He says, scoop it off a show, charge it to the music video, he adds, do whatever you need to do. Just get it done. Let's get this money. The call offers no indication that G-Eazy or his label RCA knew that Blueprint was involved in discussions exploring the possibility of boosting the rapper's streams. Both G-Eazy and RCA's parent company, Sony Music, declined to respond. On the recording, Mac promises that he can play a crucial role in hitting commercial targets. In G-Eazy's case, he claims to Blueprint that he can deliver 50% more album equivalent units, a music industry measure that combines sales and streams on top of whatever the rapper could earn otherwise. The callers decide that G-Eazy can amass around 20,000 units on an EP opening week. With us, Max says you'll do 30,000. He tells Blueprint that the total cost of his effort would be between 30 to 50,000. In the 3BMD sales deck obtained by Rolling Stone, the company offers 1 million YouTube streams for $12,000 and comparable rates for Spotify and Apple Music. YouTube did not respond to a request for comment. The deck also claims that 3BMD has had a hand in more than 100 hits on the Billboard's Hot 100. So that means their services work. It's unclear from the recording whether Blueprint hired Mac and the management company did not respond to the request for comment about any aspects of the call. When asked whether Blueprint ended up using his services, Mac did not address the question, saying only that the call had been for the purpose of establishing a relationship with the company. And he says that because he doesn't want to get, payola is illegal. You can't do that. You can't pay for somebody to play or stuff like that, or place you on a playlist.
I mean, we don't even work independent artists anymore. We don't have time unless they're signed to us. It just doesn't make sense. And you know, I can't even return the calls because what has happened is a lot of these DSPs have gone after people that have been super heavy in this space or ghosts. I already went through that crap with Spotify. They took all my playlists, and I had to figure out a way to do it myself. We figured it out. I build 40 to 60 playlists a week, and they're going to be consistently being built every week. So it's all about scalability.
So he makes 40 to 50 playlists a week. So if he's making 40 to 50 playlists a week and adding different artists, or taking money to put different artists onto each of these playlists, he's making a whole lot of money. And a whole lot of artists are getting fake streams there. 40 to 50, I'm not sure how many tracks go on each playlist, but that's an insane amount of playlists. But he does also say that they're getting shut down for, some other reason, so he's just making more. But obviously it's not stopping what he's doing. So all right, guys, that's the video for today. I know most people don't care about fake streams, but I'm a fan of this music stuff, so I wanted to report on that. I like natural music, you know what I mean? Most of the stuff you'll hear on the radio is manufactured, curated music to get you to listen to what they have that they want to listen to, basically. So, hope you guys liked the video. Thank you guys for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe if you enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.